Episode 90 of Shower Party Podcast. I'm Liam Salvage, joined by Brandon Sanders, back from the dead, first time in 4 weeks.
It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Has it really been 4 weeks?
He's been close to 4 weeks, yeah, because you were throwing up last
Feels
weekend,
like,
which I know it's
yeah.
an excuse. You can just tell me you don't want to do it. It's fine.
No, that is like the second time I had food poisoning, or I don't know what it was, but it's like the second time.
It's been around the sixth time.
3 or 4 months. No,
you
it's
either,
been 3 or 4
either
months.
you got to come out and say that your stomach is just a girl stomach, or you just got to tell me the real reason. Come on.
I might
you
have
got to come
girl
out with
stomach,
one of the
dude.
you have full blown girl. You go to the doctor, he comes to you and he's like, Brandon, we have bad news. You have full blown girl stomach.
Yeah, I might. But it was weird because like that night before I started shitting my brains out, I had some some pad thai like at work because my coworker had DoorDashed, and he was like, "You want something?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll take some pad thai." And his wife was like, if you're pregnant, you can't have bean sprouts. And I'm looking at my mountain of bean sprouts. I'm like, what's wrong with bean sprouts? And he was like, it's actually the #1 carrier of foodborne illness. And I was like, damn, that's crazy.
So you did girl out. You got it in your mind that it was going to make you sick, and then you just manifested it. You had it on your dream board that you're going to get sick that night.
Yeah, I might have manifested it unintentionally.
You had
I was having fucking nightmares
board.
about goddamn bean sprouts, dude.
You had your poster board out, magazine clippings, and just getting girl stomach was right in the center.
But yeah, dude, I blacked out, and girl stomach was all I had on my dream board. And meanwhile, before on my dream board, it was become an astronaut, and now I just have girl stomach. Yeah.
You know what happens to girl astronauts? They die. Remember the last one? The last famous one?
No, actually.
the Challenger. She was a teacher, and they showed her class. Then they... She was a teacher, and they showed every classroom around the world her dying, including her own class.
There's a girl on there?
Yeah. I mean, with her haircut like that she had, maybe not, but...
Oh, okay.
She had strong... There's a strong cutover of, 80s women above the age of 30, and then young TikTok boys now having the same haircuts.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
they go short.
A huge overlap.
Short and curly. There's make my hair as puby as possible.
Yeah. And that if you think about back to 60s or 70s, I feel like the haircut was like guys with really long hair, and it was a very feminine haircut. But now it's just lesbians taking little boy haircuts. Yeah, I don't
like that. I want to see.
What's up with that, dude?
I think it's a greater privilege to be a lesbian, wearing overalls and having oil on your hands when you have long hair as well. I feel like that's more empowering. I'm a lady that fucks other ladies, but also look at this long, luscious hair.
Right.
I know how to take care of myself. I'm not dumb like a dumb boy. I don't like boys so much. Yeah. I hate dumb boys so much that my hair is so feminine, but the rest of me is better than a man. That's how you should be as a lesbian.
Right, yeah. I feel like that's the most powerful statement you could make.
Yeah.
It really is.
No, my hair doesn't get caught in the motor. I put it up in a ponytail.
Right, dude. And ponytails, honestly, ponytails and buns, that's where it's at. Anyway.
Yeah.
If we're being for real. Get a nice masculine lady and a ponytail. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Just a tight ponytail, like a military tight ponytail.
Military tight. She's got her fucking pecs popping out. It's not her boobs. Trust me, I'm not.
No.
I'm not talking about her boobs. I'm talking about her pecs, her biceps popping, dude. That's what I'm looking for in a lady. Yeah, I don't have very rough hands. It might be too easy for me.
Yeah, I shake hands with a lot of guys that I first meet, and every single one of them, I don't think anyone knows how to shake hands. They always limp me, and then I'm like, oh shit, he's going limp. I gotta go limp. So I don't know if it might not actually be my fault. I go limp to match their limpness, but maybe they're just waiting for me to squeeze for them to squeeze. But I just go, I feel the limp, and I'm like, I gotta stay soft too. And
you can't just squeeze a limp hand. That's weird that you think maybe they're waiting for the signal from you to squeeze, but at the same time you're already taking the signal of they don't want to squeeze. So what's the right fucking signal, dude? Maybe you should just start handshakes with hey, I'm gonna squeeze. I'm
gonna squeeze super hard, and I'm not trying to intimidate you. This is just how my daddy taught me.
My daddy taught me how to shake hands.
I had a strong male role figure. Now I'm going to shake your hand real hard. If you also had a strong male role model, squeeze it hard. But if you didn't, feel free to just give a little soft tap.
Yeah, just limp me. Limp me if you didn't have a strong male role model in your life. That's okay.
If you were raised by primarily women, and you're a weak man, just limp. Just go limp.
Yeah, that's a good call.
I was at an open mic last week, and there was a fight that broke out. Like, some dude was doing material. It was Valentine's Day, actually. I went to an open mic on Valentine's Day. I said, Rachel, I got to go conduct some business. I got to go do an open mic.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. But some guy, they were not listening to us at all. It was Valentine's Day. I'll just speak into the void if it's Valentine's Day. I know you don't want me to be doing comedy in a bar at that point. But one guy was doing jokes.
Were they too busy making out with each other? Were they too busy fucking in the bar? Oh.
All of them are just being lonely and sad, so I can understand why you don't want to hear comedy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But there was a guy doing material on like immigrants, and he himself was Mexican. And then this raucous.
Does he have a pass?
He was pro. He was pro immigration in the joke.
Okay. Yeah.
And so this raucous 50-year-old guy that so 15 seconds before this fight broke out, I was pointing at that guy was talking to someone, I pointed him out, and I said, that guy is looking for a fight tonight. I looked back, and he was about to get into a fight, so I called it immediately.
Hell yeah.
I feel like one of my superpowers is pointing out white men ready to fight. It's an easy move. I can't do it with black guys, but I can do it with white men.
Like, do you have any like telltale signs that you're like, for sure you see this, it's a man looking for a fight?
The way they walk is a big indicator. If they get more and more drunk and they start walking more upright and like looking above you, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I get that one. I get that one.
There's also kind of just like a build that a white dude will have that gets into fights often. He's built in a certain way, like usually shorter, stocky. Mm-hmm. It has a certain haircut. It's usually just high and tight, like military fade type.
Yeah, the Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
So I wasn't familiar with high and tight. I only know that as the Travis Kelce fade.
Yeah. Well, it's more on the top than him, you know.
Okay, well, he invented it, so go ahead, please.
Sorry. He started yelling at the comedian that he wants to choke out any Mexican that comes across the border.
Oh, shit. All right.
And then the guy was like, why? And he just went up to the stage, chest puffed out. I was like, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? And then the host came over and like pushed him into a bar stool and was like, get the fuck out of here. But yeah.
Did they throw hands?
No, they just kind of pushed him down because he's an old man. He's like 50 he had gray hair, like full gray hair.
Yeah.
So they just kicked him out and he drove home drunk, belligerently drunk.
Dude, he was looking for this fucking smoke, though. They should have like ganged up on him and given him what he wanted, you know?
Yeah, it would have been fun. It was a guy, the host of the show, his last name's Lopez. So imagine you're fighting about immigrants and then you get pushed by a guy named Lopez.
Yeah, that is tough right there.
That's the worst day of your life. You're having the gun in the truck on your way home, just putting it in your mouth, thinking, "Fuck, a Mexican just beat the shit out of me today."
I can't believe one of them Mexicans bested me today.
Yeah. I lost the fucking Lopez. Mexican stand-up. Low Rider came on the radio. On the way home, it was just low. Fuck!
God damn it!
Like, I can't fucking escape these guys.
They're everywhere. He lost the Mexican standoff because he fell down. Am I right?
No.
Because he got knocked down.
I was thinking that I do want to get. One of my bucket list items still is to get into a fucking bar fight because I think that's the only way I can. Like on the way home when you're texting your girl that you got into a fight. That's the closest I'll get to writing my girl a letter from the heat of war.
Yeah.
To my betrothed type of thing.
That'd be really funny if you were pissed drunk and like got into a fight and were like bloody nose, like fucking limping home to my betrothed. I barely made it alive today.
I liberated the Jews, and then after liberated is hit on in parentheses, and then the Jews is the hot bartender.
That's every man's fantasy right there. Is writing a letter home, like
Yeah,
during wartime.
I'm never gonna get that opportunity.
Yeah, and I feel like it's the feminine urge to wait at the windowsill, looking out longingly. You
Yeah,
know?
it's the feminine urge to be a widow at the age of 23, and then
Mhm.
4 years later get a man that'll adopt your child, but also take care of you and have 50 more children with.
Right. That's honestly how it should be. And I'd be
Yeah.
honored to die like during the war. I'm not even scared of that. Like yeah, I'll fucking die. Yeah, sure.
I will say if I get a bun in the oven before I have to go kill some Nazis, I
Mhm.
think I'd be fine. If I just have a kid at home waiting and I die, I'm like, fine, it's cool. I got a kid. He can carry on the legacy. He can die in the next one.
Right. Yeah. You've already sown your seed. You've spread your name across the land
Yeah.
with one person. But you know, like that's enough. That's enough.
I spread my seed. Now it's time for a very well kept insurance salesman to take my wife and take care of her for the rest of her days.
Yeah, and it's obviously somebody who wasn't in the war. Like,
Yeah, he had flat feet. It wasn't his fault. He just couldn't go in the military.
yeah, he's got some medical issue.
Yeah, it was medical discharge. He was drafted, but like he couldn't do anything about it. They thought about giving him the Captain America serum, but then they were like, "Nah, we'll probably get some guy that's already jacked." And it'll be the same thing.
Yeah, we should have more drafts. Like even if we have to do like a little like Civil War like practice action, like we just set the military against itself just for some practice rounds, and we actually kill people. Like
the issue is in this scenario, I'm gonna be the guy that had flat feet with the fucking diabetes. Because I'm gonna get drafted, and they're gonna say you actually can't join and die for your country. I'm gonna say, "Fuck, I gotta marry a widow now."
Damn it! Now I'm stuck with the widows.
No, I gotta sell insurance. God damn it! What the fuck?
Well, here's the thing. I'll get drafted, and then I'll go and die. So you just carry on from there, okay?
Don't worry, I'll
can
take
raise
care
my
of your
son.
wife.
Yeah, raise my son for me, dude. That'd be great.
You sow your seed, then I take the field that you planted your crops on, and I plant so many more crops on there.
Yeah, I was sowing like a field, dude, planting wheat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, take care of that. Take care of that for me.
And then I harvested that wheat, and I said, "Yes, I will take care of this."
Mhm.
And then I also just planted so much wheat into your wife's pussy.
I get it. You're gonna take care of my wife, bro. Whatever.
Dude, nudes would go real hard in World War II. Because you get
What
that
did
nude.
you say nudes?
Yeah, like you get, because the cameras weren't very, not everybody had cameras, but if you had a girl that had a camera that sent you a picture of her boobies, and then you show that to your whole platoon, everyone jerks off to your girl.
Yeah, you gotta pass it around.
Oh yeah, you can't just, it's like prison, you can't keep that to yourself. Like you gotta show everybody, like, look what's waiting for me. Look at that hot puss.
All right,
World
whose
War
turn
II
is it now?
spread pussy
Whose turn?
lips.
Ew. How many people had cameras at that point? Like,
No, I think you have to hire.
Common.
You have to hire someone.
Yeah, you'd have to hire a guy to come take
Spread pussy lip pictures of you.
Like, that's fucking crazy.
Dude, that'd be wild. World War II era spread pussy.
Yeah. Look it up, dude. Did you just do the
Yeah.
thing? Stop doing the thing.
It's every girl does the same pose. They do the index middle, but
I don't like that.
just show off some pink.
Stop that. Stop doing the thing.
It's the best picture to get. What do you mean? Have you ever gotten a spread pussy pic?
I haven't, actually.
You might want to ask your betrothed to send you some. Text her right now as you're babysitting that dog. Babe, I'm in the heat of battle. Please, I need a spread pussy picture from you.
Babe, show me spread pussy, please.
Oh, and you send it away on carrier pigeon.
Yeah, just give him my whole phone.
Yeah.
Everybody at home, you can see this lovely setup behind me. You can't really see it, but Looks like I'm in an actual room now.
Yeah, it's looking good.
It's pretty great,
You
dude.
got
It's
some
pretty
vaulted
great. I like it.
ceilings. I'm a huge fan of vaulted ceilings.
Yeah.
So.
It's nice, man. It's nice. Watching this dog Ozzy. He's a great fella. He's a good guy. I think he thinks I'm his father. He got sad last time I watched him, and like his parents got home. He was sad, man. He was sad that I was leaving. So I think we have a real bond.
Male. He's a male. You were his dominant male role model in the household.
He keeps saying role figure. What the fuck is a role figure?
I know. I keep on fucking it up. I keep on like a father figure and role model. I keep on fucking those two up.
A role figure.
I'm just gonna keep going with it. I like the role figure now because not only are you the role model, but you're also the father figure. You're not the man. Figure. You're not the man. You're not the father. You're the father who stepped up.
Yeah. I don't like it. I kind of hate it. Dude, but I have my whole setup here in their office, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like in their office, they have one of those like little. It's like a portable treadmill. Like it's a really small treadmill that's like just the bottom and it's like thin, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you could like walk while you're like at work or something like that,
like
working from home. Yeah. So I have my shit set up down there because it's just under the desk. So I put up my computer down there, right? And then there was a remote just sitting like on the desk, and I was like, "What the fuck is this for?" And I press it, and the thing fucking turns on.
With all your shit
my
on
computer
there.
just goes. It was scary as fuck, man. I unplugged that thing now. That is not happening again. I'll tell you what.
That's pretty cool.
Scary.
I like the thought of when you're like in a conference call on like Microsoft Teams or something, and you have it blurred out background when people don't like to show what's in because they have a messy room or something. And I just like to imagine them just bouncing up and down with the blurred out backgrounds.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is Rebecca doing? And
Rebecca.
Is she on one of those bouncy balls made for kids with the handle on the top? You can just bounce around all the time.
Dude, we need like adult-sized versions of those.
I
miss bouncing around on one of those.
They were gigantic. The kids version is the adults version.
No, dude, no. Like I saw one that was made for a toddler, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was not big enough for me. That's for sure. But there's probably like regular kid size ones that are a little bit bigger. Oh, dude, had Valentine's Day, which I know you.
Did you also ditch your girlfriends?
I did not ditch my girlfriend, but I had worked that day. She did too. So
we should start exclusively recording the podcast on like our girlfriends' birthdays and on Valentine's days and stuff like that.
Dude, that's a good idea right there. I think that'll go great.
Yeah.
So yeah, like we both had work, but like we're going to a concert in Columbus, like this Friday, like this upcoming weekend. So like we had talked about it, and we were like, yeah, well, like we're not gonna do anything big for Valentine's Day or our anniversary. Yeah. Like we'll just kind of use that as like the expensive thing that we're doing, right? So it was like, okay, cool, right? That was great in my mind, and I was like, yeah, we'll just do something small for Valentine's. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna go over, like we'll make dinner, hang out, like that'll be that, right? And then like a week ago, she said that she had all this stuff to get me for Valentine's Day, and I was like,
fuck.
I was like, you're getting me something for Valentine's Day? And she was like, yeah, like just something small. And I was like, oh, so like, no, we're still doing like gifts though. So that was a close call right there because I was gonna pull up with nothing, absolutely fucking nothing.
That's a trick women love to do. My girlfriend, like 2 months ago, was like, we're not celebrating Valentine's Day, right? Like, we already live together and everything. We don't need to do that. Yeah. And then 2 weeks beforehand, she was like, actually, can you get me flowers and everything? And I was like, God damn it, now I gotta do stuff.
Dude, and I still fucked up because I didn't get flowers. I was like, oh, like I'll get like a card, some chocolates. She was like, like I kind of just wanted some flowers. I was like, what the fuck? I can't do shit right over here.
Here's the trick I do. I get them potted plants, so then they also have to take care of it and show their motherly instinct. It's kind of like taking a girl to a swimming pool on the first date. You're like, prove it.
First date. No, go ahead. Get in the water. No floaties.
Yeah.
Get in.
Get in. Wash all your makeup off. Let's see how ugly you are.
And no, I do like that idea, but see, my girlfriend already has a daughter and loves taking care of plants. So that's like that would only be a good thing, you know?
You need to test her in other ways.
Like
You
what?
need to like kidnap her and put her in a trunk and see if she can get out on her own. See if she can fight back some assaulters, you know? You need to put her in tactical situations.
hire a couple of buddies and stage a break-in while I'm there.
Yeah.
And I'll obviously get taken out by them, so she has to fend for herself.
You're incapacitated. Yeah.
Right.
So they can now prove it that you're going to be a worthy partner.
I'm going to say that's a good idea. I'm going to say
it is a good idea.
I should go forward with that, yeah. I think you could learn a lot about somebody by like putting them in a tactical situation like that. like just the other week. Sorry, go ahead.
Three of your buddies, they break in through the window. They obviously cause some damage. You wake up first, go check it out. Gunshots ring out. You're dead.
Yeah.
She knows for sure you are dead. You don't own a gun. She goes down with the baseball bat. See what she can do.
Mm-hmm. Or they seek around. I think that would be better, so that I don't have to be like laying there and there's like no blood or anything like that. Like she probably wouldn't notice. Like adrenaline's pumping by that point.
Brandon, you did theater.
You're so right.
This is what you've been bred for. This is what you were groomed through high school for.
Stop. No, I couldn't play a convincing dead guy. Stop.
All those times you had to sing Rent and play Peter Pan, that was preparing you to play dead in front of your girlfriend.
Okay, I never sang Rent. It was never in Rent. I want to make that abundantly clear, dude. I was Peter Pan, but I wasn't in fucking Rent. Oh, but the other week, like my girlfriend's daughter woke up and like, I don't know, it was like 12:30 or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I was like still half awake. Like I was drifting off to sleep at that point. Like Kaylee was like full on asleep, but like her daughter just like sits up out of bed, and I look over. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck she's doing, and she just starts throwing up like all over herself in the bed. And so like I shake Kaylee, and we both like immediately like understand like adrenaline's fucking pumping. Like I feel like that was like a tactical situation for us, because it was like instantly adrenaline's on. Like she's taking her to like wash her off. I'm getting like dirty sheets and putting them in a bag so we can go wash them, and like
so that
getting out disinfectant and like yeah. So it was like
you experienced
immediately
that mom I threw up in real life.
Yeah, but like she's 3. Like she didn't, like she wasn't awake and didn't understand exactly like that she was gonna throw up. So it just happened, man. She
kind of experienced a blackout drunk throw up situation. Being a kid, waking up and just throwing up is kind of like your first time being drunk, throwing up into the toilet.
Yeah,
you miss it, gets everywhere.
See, the difference for me is when I black out, I don't wake up when I throw up.
Yeah, and you also piss. You don't throw up, so.
Yeah, it's mostly peeing.
Do you have to, when you go out to the bar before you go out, do you have to put down like a pee pad on your bed, like the crinkly, like you lay down and it crinkles every time? Oh yeah, just in case.
Dude, I learned after the 4th time, I was like, I need to put this down. So every Friday, well, Saturdays too, that goes down. I'm good. You know, I can piss away.
You're kind of like an annoying dog that they train to piss inside the house. You got the pee pad down.
Oh, I'm bringing a movie to the table this week.
You are?
Which is surprising, dude. Unusual for me, but yeah. I watched Color Out of Space, starring Nicolas Cage. Color Out of Space. It's like
It doesn't sound like it'd be a Nicolas Cage movie. It sounded like it'd be a Denzel Washington.
God damn it. No, but it's like a horror movie. It's based off of like one of the H.P. Lovecraft short stories.
Okay.
So it's like Nicolas Cage was like on his farm with his family, and like this meteorite comes down and that like lands in their yard. It like disappears, but I don't know, like this color's spreading and it like makes them go crazy and shit like that. But highlight like I'd say the best part of the movie is when Nicolas Cage's wife and son get like blasted by some like beam of light that's like out there, right? Like I couldn't explain exactly why. Like shit just kind of happened. I don't have any explanation.
The monster is a flashlight?
No, it's not even like a monster. It's like, I don't know. It was like everything changed. Like the entire like forest was changing and like all this shit. I don't know. It was like remodeling the fucking area. I don't know.
It was like when they changed TV to color instead of black and white. Like,
dude, yeah, like that.
Oh, we can see the Beatles in color now.
But they get blasted by like this beam of light, and they get like morphed together in this like fleshy mound of like two people, and it was disgusting, right? Because like the wife is like that. They bring him in on the couch too, and the wife is there with like her arm up, and they're like making the weird fucking noises, and like out of her back is like the son's head. So it was disgusting.
It's awkward to walk in on your son's fucking her stepmother, but imagine that.
Dude, your son's literally inside. Like he's inside of the mom.
Son, get out of your mom.
Get out of your mom right now. So yeah, they were like fused together in this weird like monstrosity, right? So they like keep taking care of it or some shit. And then Nicolas Cage, I don't know, he shoots like some alpacas or like llamas or some shit that also got fused together. So he like does that with a shotgun, and then he comes back inside like fucking covered in blood.
He says the two-headed sheep.
And he tells the other kids, he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna take care of your mother. Go downstairs." And you're like, "Oh shit, he's gonna shoot his wife and son, right?"
Oh no, he fucks the mother with the son still inside.
Wait.
Okay.
So that's what you think, but then he sets down the shotgun, and I don't know. He's like, "You'll always be my golden lady," and kisses her on the lips. And there's like slime that like is left from that because she's like, I don't know, it's disgusting, bro. And then he like, I don't know, like rubs her hair, and like a clump of hair comes off of her scalp, dude. It was fucked. It was fucked up. He doesn't even shoot him. No.
Does he fuck it? Okay.
No, he was like, you know what, I'm gonna save him. But then like when it got dark outside, she like got up and like turned into a fucking monster, and then he killed her. I don't know.
It seems like a girl movie. Like when they ask you,
everything.
It's the same answer.
Everything I do is girl stomach, a girl movie.
No, it's just like it's literally the theoretical thing of like, if I'm a worm, would you still love me? This dude still loves her when she's a blob.
Well, it was impressive, dude. He was very committed to his wife.
Yeah. I would say no. I'm shooting the shit out of your head right now.
I would.
Get the fuck away from you, disgusting beast.
I even told Kaylee, I was like, if that happened to you, I would fucking shoot you with the shotgun.
Yeah, I'd put you out of your misery. God damn, I don't want you sliming all over the place.
Stop sliming, dude.
Yeah. This isn't fucking a kids react channel on YouTube. Stop sliming everywhere. What are you doing?
So yeah, it was an interesting movie. I liked.
Yeah, this is my wife.
Nicolas
I nicknamed
Cage,
her Nickelodeon because she slimes all over the place.
I was gonna say that one, but I was like, I was like, I don't know how you feel about Nickelodeon. It's not that popular. Like when's the last time Nickelodeon has slimed somebody?
Literally Super Bowl. They do a Super Bowl coverage on Nickelodeon, and they just slime the players when they touchdown.
Oh, I did see clips of like SpongeBob and Patrick doing the commentary, but I didn't.
They slime everyone that makes touchdown.
I didn't see the slime action, and that's not like real slime. It's just like
it's
fake slime. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm talking like Kids' Choice Awards, full fucking.
Yeah, they still slime them.
Do they?
Yeah, I think we just don't watch the Kids' Choice Awards anymore. Yeah.
Fuck.
I think we're just not kids or making the choice anymore. So.
God. So that's what it was. I just wasn't watching.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like I think Adam Sandler won like 4, 5, 6 years ago, and they slimed him.
I'd slime him too. I can't lie.
Yeah. The older I get, the more I kind of want to fuck Adam Sandler.
Would you?
I do also. No, he kind of looks like my dad almost.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say
He kind of has the same face as my dad.
he really reminds me of Dennis, but that's kind of a plus for me. So
Yeah. If I ever met him, I might like try to hug him or something. Like, Dad?
Dad, it's you. What a good guy.
He is also the same age as our dads, which is very fun.
Is he? How old is he?
I think it'd be just fun to hang out with him. He's like 50 something.
Yeah. He does seem like a good guy to just hang out with. Like I would love.
I just want to like play catch with him, do a little 1v1 basketball. I'm gonna lose, but it'd be fun just to have the experience.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you the last time I played basketball, but that'd still be something that I'd like go out of my way to do with him.
Probably high school phys ed.
Probably, yeah.
That's probably the last time. I don't casually go to the YMCA and try to get a group of boys going, you know?
But you could.
I could.
That might be a nice Sunday right there. After you're done going to church, hit up the YMCA.
That is true. There's a big trend on YouTube of like white dudes that are short. They go to like a public black court and they like trip. They think, oh, this guy isn't gonna be good at basketball, and then he shows all of them up. That might be good to do that. Just go out there and be like, I know I'm white, but like I'm just gonna still play basketball, and then just absolutely fail.
Yeah.
Go out there and break my own ankles. Like it's not gonna be a good time.
Like they're half expecting it to be one of those like basically a prank or like
white boy going wild. Yeah.
Yeah, they're expecting that. You pull up, you're like, yeah, let me in on this game, and you're just the worst.
It's literally white men can't jump, except that it's just the opposite. I'm gonna bet $1,000 on the game and immediately lose.
Yeah.
They're gonna get 21 points so fast. I'm 6'4" and I can't even touch the rim. That's gonna be embarrassing.
Yeah, that would be, honestly. I'm glad
They're
I'm
gonna
not
be yelling at me. White boy can't jump. White boy can't jump. It's gonna be rough.
But dude, playing with Adam Sandler, I just want him to show me his little like corner shot from Grown Ups. You know, when he's talking to his son, telling him to the bank shot, the classic bank shot. That's what I want to see, man.
Yeah. I would try to do it on him too. I'd be like, "You taught me this in Grown Ups and back in 2012," and I'd miss.
You gotta go. You remember this one, Dad?
Speaking of movies, I did see Madam Web yesterday, and by golly, that is a tough movie. It's very funny. It might be the funniest movie I've ever watched.
In such a bad way, though.
Yeah, just the dialogue and the action scenes. All of the action scenes are just, think of the most cheesy, predictable dialogue you can experience, and just amp it up by 10. It would just be in fight scenes, and the lady can kind of like see the future almost. So she was like, "Duck," and they'd go, "What?" And then she'd go, "Duck," and then they'd finally do it. It was that every time. Whereas like they're like, why would I listen to you? It's not like you can see the future or anything. And then she'd be like, "Duck," and then they'd go down.
Yeah, and she can see the future actually. Dude, I love dialogue that's like that, where it's somebody being like, "What? Why would I do that? You obviously don't know this," or like whatever, and it's like they do. You're like, I can't wait till they learn.
Yeah. Like, and then also the non-fighting dialogue is rough too, because one time she was looking through her mother's journal. Her mother died, and then she was going through the journal, and she was like flipping through it, and she was like, complex math, no. Peptides, no. Ooh, spiders, that's what I'm looking for. Like it was exactly that. It's like they didn't want to have like an internal dialogue or like just expect that we know what she's looking for. They had to actually have Dakota Johnson say like, math, no. Peptides, no. Spiders, there we go.
Dude, does Pepto-Bismol have a lot of peptides in it?
That's a good question. Maybe we should ask Madam Web. Maybe she knows the answer.
We should.
I went to the bathroom to pee when I thought it would be a slow moment. And I came back. So she had to go to Peru because that's where her mother died. I'm going to give you all the spoilers. You're not going to want to watch this movie anyway.
I don't.
She had to go back to Peru where her mother died to figure out what's happening and why she can see the future and all that. I thought, all right, this is going to be a good time for me to go to the bathroom because it's going to be about like her journey in going through Peru to find out some information.
Yeah, you would think that there would be some like airplane
Yeah.
taking off, or like she at least sits down,
Yeah.
has a little interaction, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
I
think.
went. I left the theater right as the plane was taking off, which was like a little Cessna going to Peru. Like
Okay.
it was like the tiniest plane, not a commercial flight. It was just the tiniest plane going to Peru from America. And then I go to the bathroom maybe a minute. Like I was fast in there. I did not wash my hands. I come back and she sees the guy that saved her life and saw her mother die. In a minute, she went from taking off in America to then seeing the guy that saved her life. And I told Rachel, I was like, what the fuck did I miss? Like, did a lot happen in that 1 minute I was gone? And she was like, no, actually, she went to Peru, went to a river, and the guy just popped up.
He just showed up. He just happened to be there.
And they had like a garb, because they were all like Spider-Man in the rainforest of Peru or whatever, and they had like this webby type stuff on them. He just popped up in a jacket and a t-shirt and jeans. Yeah, he is.
Okay. Dude, I don't think I've heard a single good thing about that movie. Like, the more I'm hearing about it, the worse it sounds. Like, I'm like, I don't think it could be that bad.
It's good like The Room. Like
Yeah.
the Tommy Wiseau movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's good like that, where I enjoyed watching every second of it, but I don't know how many times I can watch it. Like
Right.
I'm gonna have to watch it again when it comes out to streaming. But after that, I think I might be done, just because I need to see all the things that I missed the first time.
Right. Yeah. Oh, dude, I was gonna ask something. I just completely fucking blanked. Oh, didn't
Were you gonna ask if anybody has superpowers other than her in the movie? It's hinted at for the second film. That's never gonna happen. But all of the
Correct.
Sydney Sweeney and all the other young girls, they don't have their powers yet, so it's not actually a fun action sequence. If that's what you're gonna ask, there's your answer.
Dude, that was on my mind. Actually, that was on my mind. But
Yeah, this is just setting up a second movie that's never gonna happen. So
didn't the studio who like made it? Didn't they like right before it came out? Weren't they like, oh yeah, this isn't like a canon movie, by the way, because they knew it was gonna like
yeah,
be shit.
So this was, you know how Morbius flopped as a movie?
Yeah.
They took the writers from there and they were like, you guys tried real hard.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give you another movie. And they wrote this movie.
Okay, so that's why it was so good.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah.
So it's got to be like the CEO of Sony's daughter or son or something that really wants to be in the movie industry. And they just keep fucking up. And their dad's like, we'll give you another movie. Don't worry. Another superhero movie will do you well.
There's some nepotism going on. They
Has
should
to
not
be.
be there, man. They should not. Whoever's working on that movie should be fired. Yeah.
And you can the dialogue is so blocky, and you know the director made them just do the dialogue because they're acting their heart out. You can tell that like it is good acting, just the shittiest dialogue ever. So it brings it down the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like they're doing what they can with what they have, but it's just awful.
Yeah. If the director was at least like, hey, if you've got something else, like you can say it in a more natural way to you, like make it your own a little bit. Like if only they just said that.
Yeah, they had a
Probably saved
hacker
lot of
girl
trouble. Oh
was
no.
the sidekick of the villain, and they were like 2 seconds away from having to do the "I'm in" movement. Like, it was brutal.
I'm in.
Yeah. So they had the hacker screen and everything. Like it was the green text, and she hacked into the NSA. Like,
Dude, what a good hacker. What a good hacker.
oh, biggest part of the movie that I thought was weird. They have the villain guy who's like he was bit by a spider, and now he wants to kill these 3 girls that are gonna kill him. It's a very complex. I'm not gonna understand. You're not gonna understand that part. I'm just gonna keep going. He's from Peru. Like he should have a Spanish accent, but they like ADR'd. They voiced overed his voice. I can only assume because he had too thick of a Spanish accent that they made him then have like a very white old accent.
That's weird. Okay.
So like his lips and voice didn't match up the whole movie.
Yeah, like it was like you could visually tell.
Visually, he would be
Yeah.
like whispering, and you can say like, "Oh, his mouth isn't moving," but in the you could hear him yelling.
That's strange.
Like, he's not showing this emotion right now. Why is he saying it like that?
That's pretty fucked up,
Yeah.
man. Just leave the original dialogue in there. Let people struggle, you know? I just put up captions for every time he speaks.
Yeah. Just perfect. I was talking about this with someone the other day, where I think to voice over somebody, you should have to do it in the accent that you're dubbing it in. So like if it's anime, it should just be a strong Asian accent that they voice over it with.
Dude, you should. That would be great.
So like even the subtitles are gonna be like Hero with Herro.
I don't think anybody would do that, but they should. They should.
They should. If you want the authentic experience, this is what it's gonna be.
Right. Even if you can't like understand Japanese, you still want an authentic experience. For
Yeah,
sure.
I still want Asian people doing the dialogue.
Mm-hmm. But only if they sound Asian. They need to sound Asian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Naruto.
Naruto. You hear about Donald Trump shoes, man?
Dude, I saw them. They look actually kind of sick. I'm not a kind of guy. I wear Vans all the
my
time,
God.
but I was thinking I might have to cop these Donald Trump shoes.
Be for real. Be for real right now. You don't think they're sick.
Yeah.
You don't think they're
Nah,
sick.
they have
Be
too
for
much
real.
gold for my taste.
Dude, it
I'm
looks
not
like
the kind of guy that can wear gold.
it looks like they just took a can of like gold spray paint and took them to some shoes, put a little American flag on there. Said, "Fuck
Yeah.
it, that's it." Like,
They looked like the basketball shoes you'd get at Kmart when we were kids.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
they just randomly throw weird colors on there and make them gold.
Mm-hmm. Like I'd be afraid to wear them out in the rain, cause like everything's washing off of
Sure.
that.
Girlfriend, you know that question of like if I was a worm, would you still love me?
Yeah, mm-hmm. I'm familiar with that one.
She got the bright idea to ask me more questions like that. And she said,
Okay.
if I had no arms, no legs, would you still love me?
And
I
what did
said-
you say?
No, I'm not going to carry you around like you're Yoda or something.
How'd you feel about that?
She did not like it. And I told her it's actually, those people are called nuggets in the terms of the internet. And she said, oh, that's cute. And I said, no, you wouldn't be.
That's fucked up, man. You know what she's looking
Yeah.
for. Just give her a little like, you know what? Yeah,
No.
I would.
Then-
I would
then the
take care
next
of
day,
you. I'd feed
She
you
said,
and I'd
would
carry
we
you
still
everywhere.
be dating? No, I would not. I would leave her in the bed and just walk out the door. It's easy. Was she gonna call someone? She doesn't have any hands.
Do you guys have an Alexa? Can she
I just
talk to her
actually I
phone?
just set it up, but I would make sure to unplug that bad boy right before I left.
That's a good idea. Take her phone too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make sure I'll leave the phone just out of reach and no charger anywhere nearby.
That's
And
fucked
then
up.
the next day she asked, would we still be dating if we found out that we were related? And I said, ew, no, that's disgusting.
Okay.
And she did not like that.
What? Like, how related is she talking?
I was saying sister or first cousin, and she was like, yeah, we would still stay together, we just wouldn't have kids. And I said, no, we wouldn't, because every time we had sex I would think, gross, I'm fucking my sister right now.
Well, I feel like sister, like you would know. You would know.
Yeah. So say first cousin. I would still
Yeah.
be thinking, gross, I'm fucking my first cousin right now. This is disgusting.
I feel like all right with Kaylee, like if I found out she was my first cousin, like I could get over it, dude. You know,
Nah, I couldn't overlook that.
like if I knew her as my cousin, right? And I
That's
like
different
that's
story.
how I met her. Like that's fucked up, right? That's gross. Like you already know
Yeah.
that that's the relation. But if I didn't know and then found out, I'd be like, worse things could happen.
We're already fucking.
You could be my sister, am I right? Oh, man.
All right, this is the end of shower party.
This is the
We've
last
gotten to the
episode
end.
ever.
After my girlfriend finds out that I said I wouldn't love her publicly.
Yeah, it's gonna be the last one for you, buddy. Good luck.
But thanks for watching. Tell a friend. Don't tell my girlfriend.
Don't tell Rachel, guys, please.
And I'll see you next week with another fun episode of the Shower Party Podcast. Tell a friend how fun it was. Bye.
Bye.